Oh, mouse it. Here you go, Rocco. Cool. Now, do those make gloves have? I see finger.
Yeah.
Do they work on a touchscreen?
Yes, they do.
Oh my God.
McDonald's has thought of everything.
Oh my God, they've got a weave.
Of course they do.
The tips have a gray weave that works.
Are you reading something?
No, that was on the
These
chair.
are my
I don't
MIDI
know what
notes.
that is.
These are MIDI.
Okay. I thought you had like an announcement or a press statement.
I'm here to make a statement.
These are notes on MIDI instructions.
No, I was going to say go down to the bottom and make yourself not invisible anymore.
Yeah, we're invisible right now.
Oh, okay. So that's in that little thing right there? Yeah. Oh, shit.
You gotta go over, not up. You're looking at...
Yeah, I know. No,
I
got it.
So while we're getting the Discord ready, I'm sure the link has been posted in the chat.
I will post it right now.
Meg's on it. You can jump into the waiting room, and then is that where we drag?
It's not like yours.
Oh, sorry.
It's just call.
You just call, baby.
Just call.
Just ring a ding ding us. And we'll pick up that video. So get your room clean. We don't want to see any unkempt beds.
So I'm in, Sean's out. Let's do it.
I don't want to see crinkled tissues.
So just to recap, we're going to post the link to call us through Discord. It is in the chat right now, and you click in there and just call us. That's it?
Yeah.
Are there any other steps to it? Okay. I think that's what we usually do. Okay. I'm still learning it myself, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Takes a couple of tests to get the bugs out.
Okay.
We're almost bug free.
Well, let's see who's here and who's ready to talk. I wonder. Okay. So, for example, Kendomo. It seems like that's going to work.
Yo.
Are you going to hang out on me because I don't have a webcam? I can plug it in.
No,
I think we'll deal with an avatar for
if
now.
you're a good caller, you'll stay.
All right.
We'll determine when and why and how we hang up on you. We'll be judging you moment by moment, Kendamo.
All right. Yo, I have a question. Can I ask you? I'm going to be very proper here.
Sure.
Ask for permission. So first of all, should I watch the stream? I guess I already did watch the stream.
Yeah. Let's hover the mouse over the. Yeah. Let's just hang up. All right.
Yeah. You should. Should I watch the stream?
What kind? Yeah. How are you? What is he just watching?
All right.
The Discord
jerk
chat?
off. No, we're not going to talk jerk off. Let's talk jerk off.
I think
fear
this is the right kind of.
What could he be doing? Hello.
Hey, jerk. Hey, jerk. Jerk off.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
What's up?
Oh, did you just rip one?
What? Oh, that was my seat.
That was the leather.
The classic excuse.
He's changed your name from jerk off to the cutter.
That's the leather.
Seat ripper.
Old leather.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a question.
Yeah. No, we can't smell it.
All right, beef beater. What's up?
I said I have a question.
Can we see the color of your walls turning green?
Yo, muffin cutter.
Yeah, sort of.
What up? Yo, paint peeler. Yo.
Am I lagging?
So is the carpet in your room melted? Or?
Are you live? Yeah, you're live.
I was just going to say that. What is your favorite church memory before I do it?
Well, it wasn't farting in it. I'll tell you that
You
right
know,
now.
it wasn't sitting in them pews. I'll tell you that much.
Thank God every day I can't smell through Discord.
Church memory.
Yeah.
You guys have a famous church story.
Favorite church?
Yeah, just any story, just anything church related. Just feeling religious on this podcast.
Well, it's a holy day. It's a high worship.
Well, Sunday is a Sabbath day.
Yeah.
I had a younger cousin that when there was one church sermon that every time they said something, Jesus.
Is that another one?
Jesus.
Holy
Put the Velveeta away.
Woo! Hit the mute button.
Anyway.
Beans. Imagine.
Yeah, I got serving up beef today. Anyway.
Barbecue for lunch?
Had a younger cousin that every time the pastor said something and God said that it was good, and everyone would say amen, this kid would go, no! And it was funny, and they did it every time.
Did he have
and on the third day, God said, I will rest. Praise be to God, Jesus Christ. Amen. No! And then when I was younger, they had a big fountain where they would have the holy water. Like they had a big fountain, and then they would like go over to that fountain, you know.
How cool.
And an old woman just slipped and went legs up in the air.
No.
Yeah, and that was really funny when I was younger, but now I would think that'd be fucked up. But when I was younger, it was pretty crazy.
It was like an episode of Jackass.
Yeah, I thought she was doing urban kayaking.
Oh man,
So,
I remember coming to the realization, like I would stay over at a friend's house who went to church, and then we'd have to go. Oh, it's Sunday. You stayed over. We got to go to church in the morning. Okay, cool. Let's go to youth group. You know, I'd never experienced that, and then I realized, like, oh, they don't have to like go to the boring part of church. They just get to go like hang out with other kids. And, like, talk about video games and shit. And this is fun. Like, why aren't I doing this?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the reason I liked it is because it was a once every once in a while staying over at my friend's house thing.
Yeah, I would go
Shouts out, Martin.
I would go to the youth group thing of one of my friends too, and it was different because I was raised Catholic.
Yeah.
And that was very serious, whatever. And then it was like a hangout. And I went to it a bunch of times. I was just like, hey, whatever, this is fun. I mean, what's wrong with this?
There were girls there.
Yeah, it was great, and they would eat like snacks and stuff, and I was like, dude, I'm coming to this. And then I went one more week. And the dude came in to talk about what albums they needed to like burn.
Oh, okay.
And it was like, oh, no, never mind. I'm out. It was like what music you can't listen to.
I'm keeping my Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
I used to go to religious school. It wasn't church, but on like Tuesday nights, I'd go to my church for like religious education with all like the high school students and stuff. And I remember my church would like get day-old loaves of bread. They'd collect it from all the bakeries to give to homeless people. But at religious school, they launched this whole investigation, investigating all the kids because some kid or group of kids, never found out, was taking the loaves of bread and going into the bathroom and shoving them down all the throats of all the toilets.
Oh, no.
And then just flushing them like fucking crazy.
Flood.
So that all the toilets would flood. And like, I don't know if their plan was to like sabotage religious education so the building couldn't be used, but after a while it was like every week they would line up all the kids. Almost like a fucking like boarding school movie. They line us all up, they walk up and down just recounting what has happened. 14 loaves of bread. There's this woman, Sister Mary, she had an Irish accent. 14 loaves of bread. I can't do an Irish accent, but 14 toilets clogged. It was the boys' room, so we'll send the girls out of here. Well, gentlemen, which one of you was it? And it was like weekly interrogations by the nun. It was just like, just stop giving the bread away. Which is what they did. They decided to no longer give bread to homeless people. They just said, well, everybody suffers, and they got rid of the bread.
Oh my gosh. I bet the homeless hated them. Hated those kids.
Few bad apples ruined the bunch, man.
Maybe the girls framed us, as they're saying in the chat.
That's if you were gonna pull off the perfect crime, I would do that in the
You do it in the opposite bathroom. They'll never catch you.
Point the blame on them.
Put the blame on me.
Anyway,
Audio Slave.
Jerk off. Thank you for your call.
Jerk off. What's your favorite Audio Slave song?
Oh man, I went to
What was that one? It's like a stone, something like that.
Yeah, I bet, yeah, you're dropping them like stones tonight.
All right, you have a good night.
All right, take care. No, I'm kidding. Oh, he's gone. All right.
Cyberbully.
He'll never know I was kidding. Okay, let's see. Mr. Rice Guy.
What?
He's ripping him too? Mr. Rice Guy.
No, those were pops.
Oh, hey.
Well, I thought if you weren't there, I was gonna go. Well, no more Mr. Rice Guy. You know, classic comedy. This is what we're about. Improv, comedy, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Very clever.
You could go with this. You could go with that.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Fat Boy
Mr.
Slim.
Rice Guy, are you the fuck there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Still? Good. I was making sure. I was getting worried we lost you. What's up, buddy? What's happening?
I'm good. Just doing homework.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Now, you actually doing that homework, or are you watching the stream?
I'm gonna do both. I do on one screen.
Okay.
My homework on the other
So
screen.
you're looking for what? A C average? You're not shooting for that A?
No.
Well, I'm late on my homework, so trying to get the best grade I can.
Better late than never. I just don't want you to divert too much attention away. You know, like, don't want you to divert too much attention away from your homework there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll
Mr.
let-
Rice Guy gonna phone it in. So am I.
we're gonna let you get back. What's that? Did you have a question or a comment?
Yeah, dude.
Well, we'll find out next week what it was. All right, let's tune in next time.
We gave him plenty of opportunity. Plenty of opportunity on that one.
Next time on Mega64.
I love this show.
Okay.
All right. Next.
Let's talk to Ben.
All right.
Where you been? Just a little comedy for you.
Here.
Ben.
What's up? Oh,
Where's the Q file? Little computer humor for all the folks out there who use Windows.
A little handbrake. What's happening?
Hey, what's up?
Now, last time I think your call froze and it was horrific.
This is good. This is like mobile.
Yeah.
So, like, I was talking to you guys and it was cool. And then, like, I got a notification on my phone. It said, like, hey, it's Al Qaeda. We're back and we hacked your phone. So I don't know what was up with that.
Whoa.
But
Wow.
got a new phone. So we're back. It's
Kind of
cool.
serious.
Yeah, that sounds messed up.
That's
well,
next level.
Did you have a comment or a question?
I had a question. So this is gonna sound kind of like hipster or whatever, but I'm into a lot of stuff that's kind of like obscure-ish.
It did sound hipster. I'm glad you prefaced it with that. No, that was good. No, that was actually well done because I know how that can be.
So my question is, what's like your favorite thing that nobody knows about? So like for me, it would be Boogie Pop Phantom. Nobody knows what that is.
I know
but it's
about
one of my
that.
favorites.
Please.
You know
Anime, right?
I got the
anime.
box set. I've never watched it, but I have it.
We all know about Boogie Pop Phantom. You thought you were so hip. In fact, Boogie Pop Phantom is passe.
Yeah.
Sean's kids know about Boogie Pop Phantom, and they don't even like it.
Yeah.
They think it's
Boogie Pop
said it was boring.
blowing up right under my nose. Where have I been?
I don't know, caves or something.
I've been here in my room watching my box set of Boogie Pop Phantom and not paying attention to the fact that it's blowing up and becoming the most popular thing in the world.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
What's the most obscure thing you guys are into?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, because everything I'm into is obscure.
I mean, there's levels to this, right? So like,
but Derek didn't preface it with this might sound like a hipster, so
No.
he just came off lame.
Yeah, so
What?
you're already
Yeah,
kind of
I-
following it. Right?
Someone
You
had
sounded
to
like-
tell you. Someone had to tell you. I'm sorry.
Come off, cool.
Someone had
you
to tell
sounded like a hipster before it was prefaced, so we knew not to.
Yeah,
label.
she did it right. You didn't, and now you're fucked. I'm sorry.
I am a hipster. I'm
What's
a
the most
hipster.
obscure?
I own the word hipster. Everybody else is like, don't say that word. I say it.
I like that
am
you
it.
own that.
Yeah. Any word that everybody
Nice.
agrees they hate, I'm that word. Give that word to me.
For me, I think it would be like, I know anything Disney related doesn't seem like it would be. Like, come on, it's fucking Disney. Old, like, Disneyland history, people know that shit. Like, that's everywhere. But some of the shit that was in old Epcot is, like, not known by people. And it's like they built some of the most incredible shit that is just not there, and people don't know about it. So that would be mine, is, like, shit to do with old Epcot. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm.
I don't know what that is, so it counts.
I guess the most obscure thing, something with like maybe a higher entry level point, would be weirdly enough, I'm holding these instructions for a MIDI keyboard. Like I like synthesizers and old analog musical devices, and I know there's a pretty niche but large audience for that kind of stuff. And it's very growing recently as well, which is probably why I'm getting into it, to be honest. But yeah, like synthesizers and sequencing a bunch of them together using MIDI channels.
Cool.
I'll say that.
Electronics.
Yeah, electronics in general, yeah.
For me, I find that there's a huge misconception that people have that everything, all information is available online. People think that everything that's ever been written into a book has somewhere along the line been transcribed onto the internet, and that is
not true.
Not like 10% of the world's information is online. So I love going into bookstores and finding out of print books with information that's just not online, or especially like old science fiction books, like Asimov magazines from like the 40s and stuff, with like all these famous authors, but they're just like, you know, old magazines that are kind of falling apart. Old magazines, old books, sci-fi books, and just, I don't know, even like old, really into, and people out there know this, but like cryptozoology, like books about monsters that may or may not exist. I love like people's accounts of like, I saw the Jersey Devil. I was driving down the highway in the summer of 1973 when it jumped on the hood of my car. And like books that are just like stories of that. Yeah. That shit's not online. That's pretty much only in book form, and you have to find it in wherever you can get it.
I should add too, when I said the Epcot thing, more specifically too, like there's like soundtracks people have made from like, hey, there was a whole original soundtrack done for like Universe of Energy that was never released, but I in 1989 hooked a conductive microphone up to a speaker in a bathroom, and now I have that. So I have albums of shit like that. That's where it's crazy. Like no one would have heard this shit. Like no one had, you know, so stuff like that I think is where I'm coming from with the Epcot, some of the material from it. But yeah, I agree with Derek though too. There's a lot of books that you find shit that are like, this is, who else is looking at this right now?
It's so forgotten. Like, oh my God. I found like a mentalism book, and it wasn't like a magician's book. It was like how to do actual like mental like hypnosis and mind control. And it was like a book that was written in like 1910. It was almost like a legitimate like sorcery book. I found it at the swap meet. And it was like a really old magazine. The dude sold it to me for $20. Pretty expensive. Yeah. But I was like, I don't know. This is just like a cool artifact. Like, this is something you would see in an Indiana Jones movie, like from the 30s.
Totally,
you know? So I like it.
Like old like snake oil stuff.
Yeah.
I'll answer.
Exactly.
Sean's not here. I'll answer for him because there's no way it won't be different than this. His would be Radio Mystery Theater. Sean finds and has old recordings of like radio mystery stuff, and like he has like, okay, see, I knew it was like a bat signal. He would, in terms of something you like that like is super obscure and like no one else knows about it.
Definitely is.
It'd be that
Radio Mystery Theaters.
Absolutely.
X-1. And you know, I recently thought like, hey, podcasts. I wonder if they had uploaded these as a podcast form. And they did, and so I've been listening to a lot of like old ones, and some are like, dude, this is super racist. Like, you
some are not. Some are.
Look, the really old ones are like, dude, what the fuck? But then it's so funny because you listen to like the guy who uploaded them, and he has his own little like side gig trying to like sell you these hard drives of like old shows and stuff. And it's like, he's talking to like super old people, like, yo, if you like this show and like old time radio, then check out my website.
Oh,
and you
really?
Get this DVD archive of all the classic silent films. And then he keeps saying this line of, I don't know why, but hard drive prices are getting more expensive, so this is a really good deal. And I keep thinking like, that is definitely not true.
Yeah. I got an 8 terabyte for like $100.
Yeah, you're lying, but if you're 95, you don't know that.
Yeah.
So there's my answer. Thank you for. You're right, Rocco. You nailed it.
All right, there you go, Ben. Good night.
Night.
Good night.
That was what an angle.
Ben,
I have to go again.
She dunked herself into the fish tank.
Later, Sean. Later, skater. Later, alligator. What do you like better, later skater or later alligator?
Yeah.
Later skater. Something's like cute about later skater.
Skater.
Alligator is old fashioned.
See you later, alligator. But then you could give them the opportunity to reply with after a while, crocodile.
Yeah, that's true. That is
That's pretty cute.
It has a call to response I like.
All right.
Cheers.
Camille.
Cheers, Camille.
What's up? Cheers to that.
Just perfect.
All right. Camille, what do you think? Comment, question, advice? What do you what's the point?
Oh no, that's such a deep question. But the point is,
all right, okay. You know what? We're not doing it again. You know what? We can only give you so many chances.
You know,
I'm
when
sorry.
the fuse is short on old Bodie's bomb here, you got like a millisecond to get.
You got a spring.
He's got a short fuse on that bomb tonight.
What?
He's gonna blow.
Tom Cruise.
This will be good.
I think it's him.
Tom. Yo.
Tom.
Put Siri on.
I didn't click anything wrong, did I?
He's
leave
muted,
call.
so.
Yeah, you're muted. Goodbye.
Leave call.
Gotta unmute, brah.
You gotta unmute, bro.
Magnolia was sick though, dude.
Magnolia was sick. What is Tom Cruise's
I never
best
saw that.
movie? Is it Magnolia?
Mummy? It's probably gotta be legally the Mummy.
For me,
what's my favorite Tom Cruise movie?
Me personally, I'm gonna say Eyes Wide Shut. I think he has a vulnerability in that movie.
You know what? I love Eyes Wide Shut for Kubrick.
Okay.
Not for Tom Cruise.
Sure. Okay. I could see that. Oh, then I might say, because I could definitely see that. I might say A Few Good Men. I might say that.
That's a good movie.
I think he is excellent in it.
Born on the 4th of July.
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
yes.
I have my answer.
Yeah.
Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, that is good.
That's my favorite
right.
Tom Cruise movie.
I hear you on that.
Top Gun though, you leave
all
that
these
on the
all these
table.
people saying Edge of Tomorrow. When were you born?
That was good though.
Vanilla Sky.
I'm not saying it was bad, but
Yeah.
Nah.
But
But
come on.
Magnolia is really good too.
okay. The Joey.
Good job,
The Joey. Hey, good to see
guys.
you, Joey.
Keep touching Kevin, Joey.
So hey Joey, did you play a Nintendo in New York or what?
I actually just came from Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
New York Comic-Con was today.
NYCC's going on, and there's
It
a
just
Nintendo
ended.
store right down the street from the Jacob Javits Center.
Yeah, that's where I got this today.
That's where
He's
you got
right.
that
Oh nice.
today.
All right.
He's right.
That explains it.
That's where I got it.
How is New York Comic Con? Have you been to San Diego Comic Con ever?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. I always
It's
want
like-
to find people who've been to both, but it's rare. You either go to one or the other.
Yeah.
It seems.
Coastal.
Yeah, it's an event. It's just like, it tires you out. I'm sure you guys know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sounds about the same as what we got over here.
Were the Killer Pumpkins there? Did you see the Killer Pumpkins booth?
No.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, you missed them.
I actually went to the, what's his name? Todd McFarlane booth panel today.
Dope.
And,
Talk about the new Spawn.
He actually did.
Sick.
I think he announced during it that he's writing, directing, and producing the movie.
Yeah,
and he allegedly has Jamie Foxx and Jeremy Renner on board for it.
You know what? I think that movie's gonna suck.
Oh no!
You know why?
The first one sucked. How could the second one suck?
What has Todd McFarlane directed in the past? That's
But
so
that's
good.
why
No,
the first one
this-
sucked.
The
Nothing.
Freak on a Leash video.
He actually talked about that again, and he was like, "Yeah, this is my first time directing, and they told me that I couldn't get any A-listers, so I went out and got A-listers."
Well, yeah, if you have $200,000, somebody will take your money and act in your movie. But how are you going to direct them if you've never directed anything?
Yeah, I was a little skeptical about it too, because he was really arrogant. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Todd
Okay.
McFarlane's a really arrogant dude, and I just felt like he had like a big poster of it, but he didn't have anything to show for it.
Typical
he
Comic-Con
that
teaser.
He really talked it up, and he really got everyone excited about it, but he didn't have anything to show for it.
Okay, so in my experience, the people who talk a lot and don't have anything to show aren't as successful as the people who don't talk a lot and just work on their shit. And they're like, you'll see it when it's done, and it's going to be fucking great.
Next, he's
You
gonna
know
be
what I
asking
mean?
for Kickstarter money.
Maybe.
It's gonna be a crowdfunded
Maybe.
thing. It'll turn in.
Actually, this conversation has got me excited because now I kind of want to see what kind of train wreck this is going to be.
Maybe he's got like a really professional, like De Palma's gonna be his assistant director and just do all the work.
Yeah, I'm Todd McFarlane. I've never directed anything before, but Brian De Palma, you made Scarface. You should be my assistant director.
And then you kinda
so
work
I
your
could
magic.
filter my genius through you.
Yeah.
And you'll just tell me when I'm being a fucking idiot.
And I'll keep it right on with the comic. So
Maybe he can get Steven Spielberg to be like the guy who holds the boom mic.
best boy.
Maybe Martin Scorsese could work the slate for him too.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be a dope movie then.
Yeah, good crew.
I think the other thing that he was talking about was like, oh, my version of R is so much different than Hollywood's definition of R.
Ooh,
you see, you've got PG-13 here, and then you've got Deadpool over here being like right next to PG-13 in terms of R, and then over here you've got Logan, and then he literally walks across the stage. He's like, and here is where my movie's gonna be.
Yeah, did everyone clap?
Yeah, everyone clapped after that.
What could that entail?
This fucking
is
guy.
he gonna make Spawn fuck a dead animal?
Dude, it's gonna be so violent.
If Logan is here and Spawn is across the room, what kind of scenes is this guy putting in his movie?
The clown is gonna dig up Spawn's grandmother and make him eat her box.
And then
are we gonna like see Spawn's asshole? Like, just Spawn turns around and fucking spreads his cheeks.
Flames. The chains will fly from his anus. And impale you.
Fucking R is across the room.
It's gonna be.
And then
sick.
he's like, he says the funniest thing too about it after that, and he's like, I don't see any kids in this room. Meanwhile, like 3 rows ahead of me, there are like a whole row of kids. I don't see any kids in this room. But if any kids go see this movie, they're gonna leave crying.
Oh.
And there's like a whole row of kids, like 2 rows ahead of me.
Cool.
Todd's killing it then. Sick.
It's a truly good superhero movie. Makes children weep at the sight of it.
Yeah.
Is he gonna
I'm telling
That's
you.
great.
Hey, if I was 7 years old and I go to the Spawn movie and I see Spawn's asshole and chains are flying out of it, I might shed a tear. It just might make my eyes water a little bit.
Dude, if Power Man 5000 starts playing and chains fly out of his asshole on screen, I'll lose my shit with you, Derek.
He's like, I want the kids to leave crying, and I want the parents to be offended at what they saw.
Yeah,
I think that's the exact quote.
So who's the movie for at that point? Who's left?
The people of Comic-Con.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So. All right, well, Joey, I appreciate the Spawn update. That was I'm actually kind of excited to see how this movie turns out.
Great NYCC talk.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks,
guys.
Joey.
Good call,
Rocco.
Joey.
Rocco, nothing to add to the Spawn conversation?
I don't know anything about. I never was into Spawn.
Did you? Hey, I never saw Spawn, but did you ever see the movie?
Nope.
Oh.
Not a thing.
I loved
it was
it.
really bad.
It was really bad.
Really?
But I loved it.
Yeah, John Leguizamo was the clown.
Oh, I knew that. I was into that idea. But
And he had these cheesy jokes throughout the whole fucking movie. Like they didn't stop with it. It was dog shit.
No kidding.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Hey, Lucid.
What's up? What's going on, guys?
What's up,
we're here
Lucid?
Did you have a comment or a question?
I just wanted to comment on your outfit, Rocco.
Yeah.
What is there to say?
You know,
we already
it's
said it
not
all.
so much.
Keep it PG, please.
It's not
You
so
know.
much Supreme, but I feel like some dude from Balenciaga is gonna be seeing that, gonna look at it, be like, "Oh, that's dripping."
Yeah.
Grab that shit and then sell it for $1,400. You know?
Yeah, I could see that.
Pop that shit. It's dripping. The guy from Valencia.
You know what, Rocco?
Could see
I
that.
kind
Is
of
he a hype
agree.
beast?
I kind of agree with Lucid. I wouldn't so much describe this look as Supreme. I would call it more big and tasty.
Oh.
Supersize me.
Damn, that was fucking good.
Yeah.
And a great.
You got slime, man.
I look at you, dude, and you just look like a Big Mac.
Just like Grandma.
I wouldn't say Big Mac. I would probably say
This
like
dude is the Mac. This guy's gonna Mac tonight.
I'll say McChicken. I wouldn't say a Big Mac.
Holmes, he just
I'm
called
ready
you
to-
chicken. Damn, dog.
Oh, you don't want to say
McChickens are good
that.
as fuck though.
I'm
What the
gonna-
fuck?
I'm
You gotta
Big
call
Mac.
a homie chicken.
I like the McChicken.
I'm gonna throw you on the McGriddle.
Ooh.
Hey, there's gonna be a McFlurry.
Ladies at home, they looking at this guy's outfit, they thinking to themselves, I want to jump in that ball pit.
Oh, give me a side of that apple pie.
I'd like to play with that antiquated Nintendo 64 cabinet. Well, that's just what my McDonald's has.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I had one more question though too. So I was looking around and I was playing Breath of the Wild. And that shit is amazing. I just want to ask, like, have you guys like pause on a game for like 2 years, 3 years straight, and then just come back and they're like, oh shit, this is actually pretty good.
Metal Gear Solid 5 just started.
Oh really?
Yeah. I started over from the beginning about 2 months ago. Because I was playing on PC, but now I switched to PS4, and it's so good. I was like, I'll just start fresh.
Yeah.
That was me for some reason with Metroid Other M. I played the beginning or I played like probably a quarter of the game and just went, all right. And then there was one Christmas break. I was just so dead. I think it was after we did Time Travelers DVD or something, and I was brain dead once we went to Christmas break, and I was like, I need to just turn something on and play. And I turned on Metroid and just played through until the end. That's the only one I could think of that I didn't play at once.
I feel like Other M got shitted on for no reason though. It's the
well,
okay game.
I think there's reasons, but I still think it's a fun game. I still enjoyed it. There's definitely some lame stuff in it, but gotta support that M.
We're talking about the other M.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other M.
Metroid.
I'm with you on the newest Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I like go back to every once in a while because I fucked up. And you can go back and listen to the old podcast where I'm like, nah, I got it on Wii U. Best idea I ever made. Like, I fucked up not getting on the Switch.
Best idea ever made.
Yeah, ever made by these brain cells. Get that shit on Wii U, baby. Save
Best
10
idea I
bucks.
ever made.
That one.
That's the classic Drake song. Best idea I've ever had. Best idea I've made.
So, I think when I jump back in on Breath of the Wild, I'm always blown away at like I can't even believe this was on Wii U.
Yeah, yeah. Even that is
great.
It's pretty
That's
impressive.
A great game.
All right, guys. I'm gonna let you go.
All right, Meg.
I'll see you guys
Take
later.
care.
Shit.
I couldn't answer.
Why didn't you answer?
What was your answer?
I don't know. Skyrim?
Skyrim?
Slime Rancher?
Slime Rancher?
What about Monster Rancher?
Kevin, do you know?
Zelda, probably.
Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild, because I would play for like months and love, like I would play for like 1 month solid and love it.
Yeah.
And then would set that game down for some reason for like 5 months. And then I'd pick it up again
never
and
come
play
back
it
to it.
non-stop for like a month.
Yeah.
And then put it down again. I played that in chunks over a year. I just beat it like, I think 3 weeks ago.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Man, speaking of old games, I saw the funniest. I saw Dominic the other day got Red Dead Redemption. I'd never seen this arc. I saw an entire arc play out over the course of a day.
He hated that when it came out.
Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he'd never yeah, that's what I'm saying. He never played it.
Yeah.
And he got it's backwards compatible on Xbox One X now. And it looks really good.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, all right, I'm going in. And he popped it in and he played it throughout the course of that day. And I'm like, man, he's going in. He's getting ready for the next one. And then I saw him at the end of that day. Do you know if this game gets more exciting? I don't know. I didn't play it. And then he tweeted out, is the beginning boring or does it get cooler?
Oh,
No, the game's pretty much like that. Okay. I saw Dominic go on Amazon, cancel Red Dead Redemption 2. And that was it. And then he left. It was like, what just happened?
I remember when Red Dead Redemption 1 came out. I don't know if he had it or saw somebody play it.
Yeah.
But it was like very beginning, like you were herding horses.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
He hated
Yeah.
it. I'm incredibly surprised he tried it.
I never played it either, but I'm not going to judge this series on an older, because games sometimes don't age.
They've learned a lot.
You know, like if you're in on the ground floor, they're amazing, and then you play it later, it's too late. So I'm just waiting for the new one.
With the way they've constructed story and pacing in Grand Theft Auto 5, I think they know how to keep a game fresh and exciting and entertaining.
Sure.
And I'm excited for the second one.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
stoked.
you should judge it on the first one.
I like Red Dead Redemption it was GTA in the Old West.
Yeah.
Same reason I
think-
liked all those.
I loved
open world
hunting.
Rockstar
I did
games.
so much hunting in that
He
game.
just he canceled it honestly though because Dominic's taste in games and the games that he likes.
Yeah.
There's been a million new
Yeah.
ones, so he's just like, I don't have
Did
time.
you like Zelda? I can't remember.
He did, but he kind of bagged on that too.
Because that's very, it's like
Yeah.
Zelda where there's a lot of just roam and like explore.
Yeah, he's not into that.
It's not really fast paced.
And I was surprised because I'm not into that. Usually I'm on the same page as him.
Yeah.
I'm not into that stuff either, but Breath of the Wild took me to another fucking world.
Exactly.
And I loved it. And he was just like, he was like, it's procedural. I want like a sweeping story and an ending, and and it's like okay, and that's usually what I like. But Breath of the Wild just transported me. I don't know. Nathan Northwest, you sound like a Carmen Sandiego villain.
You got me on here?
Yeah. Nathan Northwest.
We got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you on here, Nathan. Yeah, I got you,
question.
buddy.
Got you on camera.
I got
The
you,
loot.
buddy. I got you
I got a
right
quick
here.
question.
The
I got
warrant.
you. Look, Nathan, it's you. Hi.
Got you.
Quick question for Rocco.
Oh!
That's me. Rockapella.
Nathan?
Have you pre-ordered
Nathan? I just let you go. You were gone, Nathan.
Well, but now I have you.
You've been sent to the
Go
other
ahead.
side. You've been sent to the realm of Rocco.
Nathan, I've got you.
Do you know
What's
what
up?
you're in store for now? Gone are the appeasements of old mind-reading books. You've entered the realm of Saban. And McDonald's clothing. What are you wearing right now, Nathan?
An orange hoodie.
An orange hoodie and nothing else. Ooh, Randy. Ranchi. Is orange the color that attracts?
Wait, Nathan, how old are you?
19.
Okay.
Oh, we're good. We're good. This guy.
Okay, I
This
just wanna make
guy's
sure.
legal.
Keep going, Derek.
Is orange the color that attracts your swine?
Can I just ask Rocco a question?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Not yet.
No, I've asked the question now, Nathan. I've brought you back. I've put you back on. Back to me. What attracts your swine?
What attracts my swine?
Your swine, yes. You know.
Answer the question, Nathan.
Your sexual brood, Nathan.
Rocco's
got an
guy's
answer for this one.
acting like he doesn't know what swine is.
Yeah, this guy ain't got no swine. All right.
Ask your question. I'm right here.
You've got no swine.
I'm right here.
So are you excited for Thought Gang?
For what?
Thought Gang, Lynch's new album.
Whose new album? Fat Gang? That already came out. What do you? Yeah. What do you? No, I didn't. What do you? Say it again.
What?
Lynch's new album. David Lynch.
What?
Thought
Oh.
I have a crazy clown time. This should be a question for me.
Yeah.
No.
It could be good.
This
It
is
could
not
be
a
cool.
question for you.
I don't think.
Gang. Oh, I was just wondering if you were interested in it.
No, it sounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. All right. Take
was
care.
about it.
Good
Wait,
night.
Nathan.
Oh wait, Nathan.
What?
Does Thought King attract your swine?
Good night.
He couldn't handle it, dude.
night.
That was a good call.
Yeah, that was a good call.
I want,
Fucking.
Garrett, are you interested in Thought Gang?
I didn't know Lynch was doing another album. Obviously, Rocco, it doesn't sound like you
Yeah.
did either. But I would
No,
check that
I
out.
just heard about it. Yeah,
did you?
I just did, but I didn't know it was called.
I regret purchasing the CD copy of Crazy Clown Time that I own.
Oh, really?
What is this?
Yeah.
Is David Lynch rapping?
No,
rock and roll.
It's more like electronic music with like his vocals,
Weird music.
like through effects, like echo.
If it wasn't David Lynch, if it was just some college kid, would you get it?
dog shit, no. No, and that's why I regret buying it. It's something you listen to once on a streaming service and go oh, this guy's interested in putting this stuff out.
Yo.
What's up?
Hey, Dad Glasses 69. What's up?
Keep making
What's
movies.
going on,
though.
baby? Hey, so backstory here. My fiance's coworker lost a finger at work.
Doing what?
They
Oh,
pay,
no.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
They pay up to $16,000 for it. So my question for you guys:
I know about this.
keep the finger or get the $16,000?
Keep the finger.
Keep the finger.
What?
What?
My
finger is
finger?
it?
Wait,
Hey,
yeah.
Here's
the
Hold
thing.
on. I can't speak for anybody else here. These babies are worth way more than $16,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
But the tip of a pinky.
The things
I
that
don't
these
know.
can accomplish, way more than $16,000.
People just think you're in the Yakuza. Give a tip
We're-
of the
so
pinky,
we're
$16,000
talking,
loan.
like, all knuckle all the way up.
Ooh.
What?
Like,
So the whole
like
finger.
the whole thing.
Like the whole thing.
Boom.
Whole thing.
Gone.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What finger did your friend lose?
I think it was his index finger.
No,
No,
that's bad.
I use that when I do that.
non-dominant hand.
Okay. What do they work in an environment where this could be a common thing?
Yeah, so it was they're a delivery driver for a home improvement company, and the lift gate was flawed.
The lift gate on the truck. Oh,
yeah,
ouch.
yeah. And I guess it came down and took it right off.
We just talked about this at my work in a safety training because there is an actual dollar amount not only attached to fingers, but every body part. Toes have a different dollar amount than the
No
finger.
kidding. Really?
The leg, a hand, and a whole arm.
What's the head? That's the most important one.
The head, an eye, an eyeball has like a significant dollar.
You know
what is the
who's the piece of shit asshole out there who's like, yeah, I'm gonna label up all these. I'm just
Lawyers.
gonna let you know what it's worth.
Corporate lawyers.
You lost an ear, you get $1. Sorry.
Yeah.
You don't need
That's what it's worth.
Ear, toenail,
I'm saying take it, baby.
whole
Take the
leg.
pencil.
Take 16,000. I don't know. If I'm 78, I don't got a lot left to do. Yeah, give me 16,000 to have fun with.
I wonder what the dollar amount is for like dick damage.
Oh, dick damage has got to be high. It's got to be up there with eyes.
Right?
Yeah.
Up there with eyes.
It's got to be higher than eyes.
And
I'd rather
breasts.
lose an eye.
You got to include breasts too.
Yeah, but life.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, but life can go on,
If they
you
get
know.
Stuck in a lift gate.
But
My dick was stuck in a lift gate.
My breast got stuck in a lift gate.
Oh shit! See, you got to be wearing the proper PPE. Can't have anything hanging out.
yeah.
We got to find out.
I say no. I'm keeping the digit. I'm with Derek.
I'm keeping the finger.
Yeah, me too.
I'm the only one. I'm alone in this. I say take the finger.
Dude, are you hard up?
Oh
you need
my
to donate
God.
some plasma or what?
A little bit, yeah.
It's hard. I get you. The struggle's real. Okay.
All right, that's all I got. Thanks.
All right,
man.
thanks for your call. Definitely
safe.
bringing up some interesting points.
Stay safe,
there.
guys. You got to wear them gloves. Wear your eyeglasses. A
Proper safety procedures.
We don't want any messes here. Sean, we make Sean wear a respirator when we spray painting. He got kids.
He does. That's true.
Depending on the state you live in, your workman's compensation will be different. No. Somebody who loses an arm in Georgia could receive up to $750,000 in benefits over a lifetime, compared to just $45,000 in Alabama.
Oh, damn.
That sucks.
So make sure you get hurt in a rich state.
Yeah, seriously.
True that.
Get hurt in California.
Yeah.
California is a great place to get hurt.
Yeah, it's the best.
I would know. Okay, let's talk to Astaroth 85 in honor of Soul Calibur coming out soon.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Pay homage.
Now, would you guys take $700,000 for an arm?
No.
No.
I'm happy with what I got.
$750,000.
Could I get like a big boss arm?
Well, you got the money.
Fuck yeah, you do.
No, I think it would
Yeah,
cost
but
more.
that would cost so much money. So you.
So why don't you just keep a regular arm?
Yeah.
It'd be cool though.
Big boss arm though.
My cosplay, my Venom Snake cosplay would be so accurate. Give me that hand of J Hootie.
Astaroth, what's your question?
So I was wondering, how much like pre-production do you guys do for your videos? Because I saw that one of the secret prizes, like I think last week, was a script from the Flame War Theater video. So I guess I was just wondering, do you guys like make a shot list or do a script for every video? Or,
It depends on
like,
the video, but we generally do the least amount of pre-production you could fucking imagine. You would be amazed at how little pre-production we do. Most of the time, we don't even have a script for our videos. It's a handwritten outline. With Flame War Theater, Frank would make it into a script format and we would memorize the lines. I would have a script maybe an hour before the cameras turned on. So I was given 1 hour to memorize the lines and then we just book it. 1 hour to pick a costume, memorize the lines, figure out blocking, film it, and walk away.
Yeah.
There's certain things you need it, like that DBZ video we did, the Cell Saga. We did have to have an outline of all the gags because they were all involving a physical prop or a thing,
Right.
so.
And it gets to be there's so many you don't want to forget to shoot something.
Exactly, but there's still plenty of stuff improvised in the moment, but there wasn't like storyboards. There was, I did print out a few different shots for when we did the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan part because we wanted it to be very specific to a certain scene so that we could get each shot correctly. But other than that, we just ran with it.
Yeah, I saw the comparison of that. It was pretty like spot on.
Yeah, that part we wanted it to be, but the rest of it is just kind of like we decide on the spot.
Okay.
But there you go.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Good eye. He's looking out there, seeing the secret prizes. People probably post that stuff up on the Reddit, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, Ducci.
Who dis?
Hello.
Pass that Ducci to the left-hand side.
Hey, how's it going?
Was that like
Am I on
a
air?
cigarette?
It's a bowl. It's a
It's a
food,
jazz cigarette.
It's a food bowl.
It's a dad cigarette.
A food bowl?
Yeah,
We're
a
talking
bowl
about
of food.
My dad's cigarettes are cigarettes.
cigarettes.
It's an Uncle Ron cigarette.
What's up? Where are you?
Hey, Ducci.
Are you falling off a cliff right now?
Ducci.
It's just the wind going down.
Hey, Ducci, what if
Rude awakening.
Yeah.
you think the Pope blasts cigs, Ducci?
Think the
I
Pope
don't
smokes
know.
weed, Ducci?
No.
Ducci!
Well, what do you think that smoke is that comes out of the chimney?
Yeah,
Ducci!
You think he should?
Ducci, pop quiz! Pop quiz!
Yeah.
You're the Pope, you've just become high for the first time. What's your first thought?
Holy shit.
Exactly.
Nice.
Holy
All right.
shit.
Holy emphasis. Holy shit.
Yeah,
that's
now
great.
you're high, you're the Pope, and you're fucking high as balls.
So you're like,
what's the first thing you change in the Bible?
Holy shit.
Fuck. Isn't there shit about weed in the Bible? I keep seeing articles about that.
Yeah, it says, hey, smoke weed every day. Leviticus
Yeah,
16.
I'll probably put that there in that exact wording.
That was you?
All right, cool. Nice.
You did that?
Yeah.
Okay. Ducci, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on the bug stunt?
The bug stunt?
Yeah, are you pro-bugger or anti-bugger?
Yeah, 100% pro bugger.
Yeah.
Yes. Hell yeah.
That's a good. Oh, come
Oh,
on,
the
Rocco.
call connection got weak.
Rocco.
Weak connection.
Hey, what happened with the bug stunt last week? Did we ever get the official polls?
Yeah,
Is the poll still up or it ended?
What
now?
was the answer?
It was 1 week.
I mean, it's hard to really get a final answer, but it didn't look good.
Bit
All right.
split,
I guess pro-bug wins.
No, no, not necessarily.
Based on
I
that
mean,
response, Derek, I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I'm
pretty sure people. Hey, Sean.
I think
pretty
you
sure.
lean-
Were people more pro-bug stunt or anti-bug stunt?
Last I saw, it was more pro. It
Oh.
was like 60-30.
Right, but you ever see, but
Yeah, there's
But-
like inflation.
That
But-
makes me feel so good about the bug stunt.
but you know the vocal minority.
the
you
bug
know,
stunt will return.
Oh, it will.
It says
Yeah.
66 bug, 34 anti.
Are you saying
1% undecided?
Are you saying the bug
Nice.
stunt will return when you least expect it?
Okay.
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 you got to factor in. I mean, 34% is a big chunk of people, and you got to wonder about the people who are crazy enough to vote in an internet poll. I
You
mean,
know,
that's you don't
sounds
want to.
like what Hillary said to our president.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're Hillary.
The percentages speak the truth.
You're Hillary.
Pokemon Go to the polls. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like it. I know I wasn't here at all.
Yeah.
For this after show.
I
am officially leaving.
No,
So-
Alistair just
Not
picked
much
up.
is gonna
Alistair just
change.
wanted to-
Alistair, are you?
Not much is changing.
You look
but
like
I'm just giving you a heads up.
Alistair-
My friends, I'm leaving.
Alistair, you look like a sewer shark cutscene.
It does. It's like skinnier.
What? He just froze. Oh, there you go. Do you have a question?
Alistair, you look like a sewer shark.
I can't do that. Sorry.
It's doubling.
Alistair, you look like a sequel to the movie The Cube.
Run.
What's up, Sean? Still here?
Do it.
No, what am I doing?
Sean, it's Nays Days.
Get away.
Sean, you remember Nays Days?
Oh, I love these days.
Let's talk to Sample Text 2004.
I love them.
Sometimes I feel like Sean's not dedicated.
Yeah,
Like he's
That's a shame.
half-assing.
it's a shame. Sad day.
You know, he gives the kids his all, but we get second fiddle.
It should be the other way around.
It should. I want to be the priority in his life.
Career should come first.
Bros before hoes. I take. I take that back.
Money in the hand before the fam.
Ooh,
That's what I
a good
say.
one, too. That's better.
Yeah.
That doesn't discourage anyone as a hoe.
Getting paid before getting laid. That's what I say.
There you go.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Business before family.
Yep. I'm still waiting for Sample Text here to get his shit together.
You guys.
Hey, what's happening?
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm just watching the podcast. Fairy lights up in my. I got a little setup here.
Barry White's in your house? What did he say?
Yeah, dude. The ghost
fairy
fairy.
lights, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see your rig.
Yeah. Oh, my rig?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
The bunk bed rig. Nice.
Thermal take. Yeah, I got a loft
look
bed. I
great.
live in like a super.
It's going so fast.
Girlfriend sleep on top or?
What? Looks like you're in the kitchen.
I don't have a girlfriend right now, but that'd be cool.
Looks like you're locked in someone's
You know
trunk.
what? That was a joke, but
Yeah.
I think my next girlfriend, I'm going to get a bunk bed and make her sleep on top.
That would be awesome.
That way it's like,
I'll be down here.
yeah, you go up there.
She's gonna love that.
Top bunk's
Yeah, it would be like
preferred.
that.
Yeah, top bunk.
Top bunk is the cool bunk.
in jail. It's
You
the
have the
preferred
fun bunk.
In jail.
I'm giving her that.
Get up there. Get up there and good night. Am I right, fellas? Ladies out there, who wouldn't like top bunk?
Yeah, you don't want me.
Meg, top bunk.
My hot ass
better,
thigh rubbing
better
up
than
on
bottom
you.
bunk. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one of the things my concerns was like, if I do have a girl over, and when I went on the Amazon questions, there's people asking like, "Oh, can you have sex on this?" And there's like 5. There's a few questions of those. So yeah,
I got a few
legitimate
questions.
concern for a lot of people.
I say try it out.
Yeah,
Don't
go
listen
ahead.
to the Amazon reviews.
Chance it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, what's
I'm
up?
just scared of collapse. Oh, I was gonna say, so you guys are improv masters, and I was wondering,
I
you
bet-
guys play character a lot.
There's a guy who could figure out how to have sex on that bed. Just saying.
When the bunk beds are rocking.
I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about your statement, and I'm pretty sure somebody out there can figure that out.
All right.
Maybe I'll be the one to figure it out.
I think you talk to anyone in senior year class of 1989. Someone with a couple brothers. I bet they figured out how to sneak someone into that bedroom and get that bunk bed a rocking.
All right.
All right.
I bet if I went on Pornhub right now and typed in bunk bed, I would find video proof of it happening.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
I know what to say. You say, open up that browser and get on searching.
No, don't tell
for
them. Wait,
what?
no, we don't know
Oh,
what they're.
Wait, how old are you?
How old are you?
Yeah.
Can't say that.
What? I'm 19.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you can look at
Sister,
whatever.
bunk
Nice.
bed. Those are the
What?
2 key. Oh, I thought we were giving him keywords.
That's him. I don't know what.
Oh, I don't know.
I just said bunk bed.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
All right. Enough of this bullshit. You were saying something about how we're so good at improving. What was your question?
Yeah, you were
You
complimenting
guys are
us.
you guys are the improv masters, and I fully believe that. But sometimes you break character. I was wondering, what personally makes you break character, and what are the things that you guys say to each other that makes you guys break?
I'll tell you. I'll answer. What makes you break character? Well, you never want to break character, but I find when I'm doing a bit out in public and I'm acting weird, most people get right away that I'm doing a bit.
Right.
They might be annoyed with me at first, but eventually they'll be like, okay, I don't know what you're doing, but clearly this is something and I'm walking away from you now. What gets me to break is when somebody is so earnestly trying to engage with me and they don't understand that I'm doing a bit and they're trying so hard to connect with me, I start to break. And specifically, we did a video where I was asking somebody a really stupid joke. It was, what was the joke? Something about a vampire. It was like, what is a vampire's favorite?
Oh, was that the mobile game?
Yeah,
Moga.
something like that.
The Moga, yeah.
I was asking, what was the joke? Like,
Oh, it was bad.
What is a vampire's favorite video game? And the answer was going to be the yoga. It was the stupidest thing. And I asked this guy who was a tourist from Japan. I didn't realize at the time when I walked up to him, I was like, what is a vampire's favorite video game? What is a vampire's favorite video game? And he just started thinking about it, and the cameras are rolling, and he's just, vampires, okay, the video game would be, and he's going through all this stuff trying to figure it out, that I just like started laughing because I didn't know what to do. It was so awkward. I started like having a breakdown. So that's what it is for me. People buying into what I'm doing. It's like, wow, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. For me, it's when they combat you with kindness. What the hell was this?
Like they're really nice?
No. Yeah, they combat you with kindness when it's like, for example, it wasn't me, but when Sean did the Final Fantasy 12 video, and it was I'm Captain Bash from Dalmasca, Barry from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
How you doing? Oh, hey, how's it going? Just absolute the opposite direction of what you expect. That cracks me up.
So there you have it.
There you go.
Sample text.
All right, cool. That's good. No, thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Hell yeah.
Enjoy the whole setup there.
He's got like a
good luck stress testing the bunk bed.
He's got like a dope tech hideout under that bunk bed, but he needs like a faster router or something.
Something going
Improve
on there.
some of that.
Oh, we're gonna talk to Dink.
Where's Dink?
No.
Where did Dink go?
We lost Dink.
I like their avatar.
Dink. No, this is not Dink. Braden.
Hi.
Is this Braden or Dink?
It's Brady.
Brady. We had a Brady call in a bunch in the past, and I used to make that Brady Games joke. I think every single time they called in, and they don't call anymore. So we're gonna deflect those now.
This is Brady Ryan, or is it Brady Ryan?
Brady Games.
What's up?
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to call in and tell you guys I'm firmly against the bug stunt.
Thank you.
No.
God.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, I think you're Rocco's favorite caller of the year.
Finally.
I'll just let you guys connect about this. Why don't you share?
Yeah. Well, why don't you give? Well, hold on. Why don't we hear some reasons? No, I got the mouse. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got the. No, it's all good. No, it's all good. I fucking got it. All right. I'll kill you. Fucking kill you.
Okay. Well,
I'm just curious the reasoning.
Fingers on the button.
Because I feel.
Oh! Oh no!
You're either with me or you're against me. And 64% of the people out there are with me. So I know that I'm right. Thank you. All right, Rocco, do you want to pick up the next call? Who are we going to talk to next? I see.
What's the point?
Where's Dink?
Looks like Dink might be on the line.
Where's Dink?
I think Ducci might be calling back.
What's the point of doing any of it?
Wait, is Brady calling back? We can't answer that. I got blocked that. All right, who's next? Who's got the mouse?
What do you? I don't. Oh, thank you.
Oh, just click down at the bottom.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
The 1 second from the.
No, I know. Just trying, a lot of, I just want to say there's a diversity of thought. There's a diversity of thought in this country, and it deserves to be heard. That's all.
Excuse me.
That's all I'm going to say.
Is there anyone calling back in? Maybe we want to take a call from again. Maybe they got cut off.
I don't know. It's hard to say,
Yeah, who said they liked the bug stunt?
No.
Who is that guy?
Let's talk to a nice bear.
All right, a nice bear. What's up?
Hey, guys. I had a quick question. I work in television animation, and I've heard you guys talk about Batman the Animated Series and some Pixar movies, but it's usually old stuff. What do you guys think of children's media like currently? Is there anything that interests you at all, or do you write it off as like not worth your time?
Dude, I am
for children.
fucking addicted to Shout House. Like, I can't stop watching this show.
I'm a big Steven Universe buff.
It is so good.
No, I don't know if I.
No, yeah, I don't follow.
I used to watch a lot of animation that probably was under my age range, but that was like Ed, and Eddie.
I just discovered SpongeBob.
Current stuff. Oh wow.
Yeah, a decade later.
Current stuff kind of gets into this golden age territory that really it's the same shit, but it's just you're older.
Yeah.
And so like there's all this like, oh, it was so good when I was a kid. It wasn't. It was the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
You were just a kid and you loved it.
There's some shows that can beat that. Some.
Yes.
I think Batman the Animated Series is still like stands up. I think Pete and Pete stands up. I can't think of much more.
No.
Hey, you know what?
Really,
Actually,
other than those.
about a year ago, I started watching this show called Over the Garden Wall, which was really awesome.
A lot of people really like that.
Yeah, you know what I do love about modern animation, kind of started by Adventure Time, is this weird fantasy trend, you know, Adventure Time, Gravity Falls, Rick and Morty, Over the Garden Wall. I really like this.
What's Gene Goldstein's show?
Planet Panic.
Yeah.
I really like the storytelling in modern cartoons. It's better than anything they had when I was a kid. When I was a kid, it was very like wholesome, and here's the lesson, and don't have to think too hard about it. And now, whenever I do catch a cartoon, it is seriously like 10th dimensional shit that is very mind bending, and I think that's pretty cool. So that's what I appreciate about the modern stuff.
A Nice Bear. Was Friendship is Magic like a big thing for you?
No.
No? Okay.
It was so off my radar. Right now I'm watching Craig of the Creek. It's really good.
Okay.
But I'm also biased because I got a lot of friends working on it. That's how it is. I feel when you're working a field and there's stuff that you wouldn't watch otherwise, but your friends work on it. It's like, oh, well, I'm gonna check that out.
How about
Someone
Ruby?
worked on it. Ruby? I don't know
Shouts
anyone
out.
working on Ruby.
Oh, well, hang up on this fucking guy.
Well, shit.
No, I hear you, man. But yeah, there was definitely like a time where I had access to it. I had cable, so I watched Chowder and Ed, and Eddie. And
Chowder was really good.
Chowder was really good. A beautiful animation, the way they use backgrounds I liked. I watched stuff that probably wasn't for me, but I could still dig. Now I really don't have the access to it, and I stream most of my content or own it. And like, if it's old animation, it's stuff that I own, and if it's stuff that I'm streaming, like, it's kind of throwaway stuff, like that show Big Mouth on Netflix. It's definitely, I'm not watching for the animation. The jokes are funny, but animation wise, like current new stuff, I don't really know of anything. I'm not up on that.
I think Over the Garden Wall is a really good point of access just because it's so different from anything that anyone else had written or created. And I feel like that's how good shows get made. You have an idea, you have a creator that really believes in it, and you have a crew that goes along with them. Because a lot of times people just want to get shows that sell. They just want to get jokes, they just want to get figures. But stuff like Over the Garden Wall, I think, really pushes what we can do with the medium. There's just not a lot of interest in making short little things like that. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of good things to watch out for.
Isn't it interesting when you check out things that maybe you didn't know about and you hear opposing views?
A Nice Bear, pro bugger, anti-bug stunt.
And
you know, I was watching a bug stunt when I was playing Marble Mania, so I got my positive for Marble Mania, but you know what? I'm pro bug stunt.
Oh, okay. Keep them on. No, come on.
I don't know what that
Are you okay
was.
over there? Did I upset you? I'm sorry.
Round two.
What happened?
What?
Wait.
Rocco, you didn't answer my question.
Braden,
Rocco, did I upset you?
Braden.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we coming in clear?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
I want you to say exactly precisely what you intended to say the last time. Every word that you wanted to speak.
I don't want to incite any violence.
Listen,
it's gonna be like that Conor McGregor
neither
fight
did
all
I.
over
I
again.
didn't want that either. No one here wanted it, but it unfortunately transpired.
Rocco, did I upset you when I hung
You
up
know,
on Brady?
I just want to hear what I've been. I've gone so far and traveled so far to hear.
Braden, can I ask you a question?
I think she should speak her mind.
Did you kind of like the bug stunt? Just a little bit?
No, not at all.
But did you like watching it?
What, did you find anything entertaining about it? Was there any entertainment to be gained from it?
So when it started happening, it scared me. I thought that someone was going to get stung in real time. I was going to watch someone like die from like
Thank you.
Exciting.
You were wait, hold on. You were concerned, right?
Die from a bug?
You don't know.
It's possible.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Thank you.
Wait a second. Nobody saw the bug. Somebody said there was a bug, and Rocco ran away, and you thought somebody was gonna die?
That was part of it. Was like the not knowing what was happening.
The invisible threat is the scariest.
Bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, not knowing
Thank
what
you.
the bug was.
Do you know
If
how
there was
for a
size of the bug?
Oh, sorry, what's that?
No, I was just gonna say like I couldn't tell if it was like a little beetle or like maybe like a huge wasp or something.
Yeah, we didn't know what they were reacting to.
There was a lot of mystery and anxiety.
Thank you.
she liked
it.
Yeah,
is
sounds like you were highly entertained.
This is I've been trying.
You're describing a riveting piece of entertainment.
Let me
to
tell you, for 7 days, I thought I was crazy. I thought I was alone in the universe. I thought I was left stranded, left to circle the drain.
Can I stop you right there? You were
And-
never alone in the universe. You have 31% of the population right there with you.
But how many voted? I don't know. Maybe that's one crazy guy.
One.
I don't know. But finally, the voice of truth rings true and pierces this crowd of just psychopaths. And
Wow.
and yet she was tried. They attempted to silence. I mean,
I will say I think most people are with you, Derek. I think a lot of people are pro bug stunt. I was getting a lot of negative feedback in the chat.
All right, well, at least Braden acknowledges her own insanities and neuroses and recognizes her faults, which is a plus. It's the first step towards recovery.
I think.
That's something I'm really good at. You're right.
Listen, her call. She's not fucking around with a bunk bed thing. She's not farting in the chair. Sorry. She's not. What did the other guy do? Dad
criticizing your McWare.
Dad glasses 69, and then he doesn't have the glasses. She has sounded the most sane of any caller tonight. And who on the set tonight sounded the most sane of anyone on the show?
Sean.
No.
The guy clad head to toe in McDonald's gear.
Yeah. Because guess what? That's fashion.
Yeah.
It's true.
How much? And Mr. How much did that shirt cost you? Not as much as mine. Or wait, strike that. Reverse it.
Yeah, your
I got
shirt
a better
was
deal.
$2.
I got a better deal.
Your whole outfit was $16
from McDonald's. But that's the way
From
you do it.
McDonald's.com.
But see, I'm playing 4D chess. You can't see the game, but I know the rules.
Braden, did you have a question for us?
McLife.
No, I just wanted to call back and apologize for inciting a riot earlier.
No, it was
And,
it was that important to say that you had to call in, and I appreciate that.
It's kind of a what you did, kind of inciting that riot. It's kind of a black eye. It's kind
Braden,
of stain on the sport.
If you were going to plan a stunt, what kind of stunt would you plan?
I'm not really good at
come
at pranking people, so I
Yeah,
would
see,
probably
you
just-
respect your friends too much.
So,
Thank you.
Rocco, she admits that
Thank
she's
you.
not very experienced in stunting.
You know, you'd go for the old bucket of water over the door.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
I know they come in and it falls on them. You could short a cell phone.
Braden,
right out.
Braden, Sean's
I can
not
get a
here, so you could
professional
speak freely. If you were going to stunt on Sean, where would you attack him and how?
I would just maybe like if he's coming around a corner, I would just pop out, scare him.
Classic.
That's a classic.
You probably get him.
A scare
See, Derek would do something with dairy or something to where he would eat. So he'd drink milk and he'd end up in the hospital. See, Braden appreciates the one and done. You know,
Derek knows how to play to his enemy's weakness. He got you with the insects. He would get Sean with dairy.
That's not the right thing to do. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
This is war.
If Superman was real, you wouldn't throw kryptonite at him and say it's a prank.
I would.
You know.
I'd film it.
You'd do like a classic whoopee cushion and go, sorry.
I'd Logan Paul that super bitch.
Whoopee cushion made out of kryptonite.
I'd go too far with my prank and I'd kryptonite his ass.
See, these guys go too far. But
I need the views.
I'm sorry. Hang on, I do have a prank that I did.
Okay.
I sent a friend of mine a Chris Angel Mind Freak magic set for his birthday.
Okay, cool.
And pranked him real good with that, so he wasn't expecting.
Well, that just sounds like a good gift.
Yeah,
and now he has to. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it is in a way a gift more than a prank.
I think it sounds like
magic for his friends.
Did they open the box? Were they 12 years old when they opened the box, and then after they opened it, they went, "Oh, I'm 21. Now I'm a 21-year-old girl."
Yes.
Pretty much. I mean, the prank was that I didn't tell him that it was a Chris Angel Mind Freak set.
Oh, okay.
So he just received
his
it.
mind.
Fair enough. Okay.
It's not a prank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
That's
you.
just a gift.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's a good gift.
Well,
all right.
Thank you for your return phone call. Your gracious return.
I'm glad we hung
up on you.
I'm glad we finally heard because thank you. I mean, no one has stood up for me in what feels like weeks, and I was about ready to leave this shit.
And I feel like we've been picking on you for the last 2 weeks, especially Rocco.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that way too.
I praised this fucker so much on this podcast. I said he was a fashion icon. I fucking lift this guy up. Do you not remember the fucking hour I dedicated to talking about his fucking morpher, telling him how cool it was?
That's true.
I lift this guy up every fucking week and I get no credit.
And
the one time I prank him, I'm the bad guy.
And now Braden comes talking all this shit to you.
I never felt.
I'm so underappreciated.
I never felt appreciated one day of the 15 years that we've done this pathetic program until Braden called in on Discord and said, I am anti-bug stunt. That was the first moment that I thought, someone cares.
All right.
Thanks, Braden.
Hang up. Goodbye.
I mean, I
Goodbye
don't know if
with
we
you.
can top
That was it. Oh, there was one day Sean said that I did a good job on the Faircast intro. Other than that,
Once.
That was it.
Just
that was
one.
recently too, so it's been a while.
One praise.
that's it.
I'm
That's
so
two I
tired.
could think of.
Just exhausted
I know, I'm
defending
ready.
myself against these haters.
I'm ready to hit the drive-through.
Haters.
And hit the pillow.
Haters.
Well,
don't
let's do a grand finale.
All right.
We'll have someone do like a send-off.
No anime avatars. That's that means. Do you know what that means?
You know what?
Meg?
I'm
anime
just kidding.
avatar.
I
What's
know.
that mean?
I know. Only 30% of you out there are haters.
I don't know.
64% of you
Oh, I
are
don't know.
lovers, and you get me, and I get you back, and I appreciate that.
They love the stunt.
That's right.
All right, SF Burrito.
Yo.
Looking
All right,
good.
SF Burrito looking great. Hey, we're wrapping up the podcast, so can you do like a cool final?
It's got like a Doraemon going.
Yeah, do like a cool finale.
What does that sound?
All right. So first of all, I'm gonna say I'm pro bug only because I have guinea pigs. Check it out.
Oh, you got guinea pigs.
Yeah, check it out.
I think really weird noises.
Those aren't bugs.
No, those are
No,
beautiful
guinea
little
pig.
mammals, rodent kind of things.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
how sweet! What are their names?
Wait, what
what-
are you gonna do for the finale? I'm afraid to ask.
And the other one's called Amai.
My. Okay. Where do they go? What are you gonna ask?
This is the shit.
Where do they go? I don't know where they go, but I know where they come from. So one raised in Portland, and the other one raised in
Which one is named
Oakland.
Cotton Eye Joe? That's my question.
Which one? What?
Yeah, it's riveting. SF Burritos.
So these are bugs?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
These are guinea pigs that like bugs.
What?
Yep.
You like bugs.
That's circle of life. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the grand finale that you promised tonight?
Yeah, why are you fucking it up?
I did popcorn.
What?
Wait, who made popcorn?
Who made popcorn?
I did.
Okay,
Where?
well,
You can make popcorn.
I don't want to fucking eat that.
what are you
Ew.
doing?
That's what you
Ew.
call popcorn?
That's the worst popcorn I've ever
I got
seen.
news for you, bro.
I'm gonna be sick.
Might be a kernel in there I could
Wait, is your toilet in your kitchen?
Oh, God.
Flush it.
eat. I'm not hanging up. I'm gonna let this
Flush
play
it.
out.
Flush it.
Oh.
Oh, that was it?
Oh.
Oh, man.
I thought he was
Satisfying.
gonna flush it.
Yeah, that I feel like there was not a real plan there. He promised
Why
there'd
did
be
he
a
have a
finale.
toilet in his kitchen? He went
Yeah,
from
why was there a
popcorn to
toilet in the kitchen?
Did he pronounce
He's-
guinea pigs with an extra vowel?
Guinea pigs or something. Yeah, that was
Call
weird,
them
dude.
Guinea pigs. What's that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was my favorite call of the night though so far.
Just do no we already I just
Definitely
want a grand finale. That's it. I just want a
anti-bug
grand
stuff
finale.
call. All right, finale.
Hey, if you don't have a grand finale, hang up.
SF Burrito. He saw it.
All right, Dragovich.
Whoa.
All right, grand finale. We don't have time for anything else. Grand finale.
The real deal here.
What's good?
Like a dope finale.
Wait. Hang up on me. I can't hear you guys. I'm sorry.
No, we hear you. Oh,
God damn.
Okay. Grand finale. Here we go. Hads.
I am dying.
No.
Over here.
Hads. Hads.
Takes a lot out of you.
I'm drained.
Being this entertained.
Hads.
Hey, we got here at 4.
All right, I just want to say,
Hads.
I am firmly against the bug stunt.
Okay. Thank you. God,
Good night.
thank you. Okay, I'm willing to let this go for a little while. Oh.
Hey, I think
Okay.
we've been hads.
They hung up. Okay, grand finale. Here we go. Coming from there. Dink! We finally got Dink. Dink. Oh!